and start the recording again. There we go.
Fuck off!
Okay, so, Epic. How do you go towards the police station? On foot? Obfuscated?
Yeah, that seems like the best idea.
Okay. We are gonna use the roof of the green room in the apartment building to simulate the actual thing down below. Give me a wit stealth at difficulty to 4 to see if you manage to sneak in through the opening closing doors and crap like that without being boned. Bacon went down.
I was actually kind of hoping to get there before they even got there.
That would be difficult seeing as they have a car.
That is true.
And you are across the river whereas he's not.
Yeah, this is true. Alright. So,
You are cutting in and out. Strangely enough. And Vyacheslav, you need to roll your aspects rating at difficulty 8 to see if you can sense what is going on. That Bacon's been downed, essentially.
oops, I forgot. Put my mic up in order to go get pizza.
Huh, you had upped it. Okay. Then yes, you sense that Bacon has been ambushed by mortals and is being taken to the basement of the police station. They done fucked him. They fucked him good. Pleasance is glad. You're not gonna interfere? Rapists! You need to be reading this out, Jackalor. To be fair,
Easy.
the rapist was Cynthia, and you were both pimped out by her for her purposes. You didn't resist either! It was all emotional abuse. Show me the marks on your body where you were abused. Show me the proof.
Now that, Chris, is bullshit.
You know, you should have gone to the hospital and gotten the doctors to check it out, photograph everything, make sure that it's all documented. Because now he's gonna walk because of you. Pleasant, you're not interfering, I take it. You're just gonna leave it. Yea or nay? Okay. Satan.
Yeah.
There. You are outside the police station. Do you wish to stone the building?
Stone it? No.
Well, in terms of storming it for great glory and justice.
Oh, that. Well, I suppose that is something I'm doing, isn't it?
What do you wish to do?
I spend a willpower point to make my obfuscate effective for electronics.
Excellent.
And then I just try and get inside,
Okay.
while avoiding people, etc.
Yeah, that will be a witch stealth at 4, I think. Do not bump into people and get down below without attracting any undue attention. Okay, no problem. You make it to the bottom of the thing. It would be... We're gonna use this green room on top of the apartment building for that. As much as it is a room.
Okay.
Is your auspex active as you are entering the building?
Not particularly.
Okay. Then describe to me what you do once you reach the morgue. Bacon's body is not clearly visible when you enter.
It's not clearly visible right now, but it hasn't been much time at all.
It hasn't been. They haven't had the time to dissect it and dispose of it, certainly. They would have
Okay.
had enough time to essentially move it inside and store it away and call the appropriate people and then conveniently leave the room empty, possibly.
Then there's definitely this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attempt to use the Spirit's Touch and figure out just the most recent bodies where they've been put.
Okay, I've put you on the map for reasons.
So this doesn't. I'm not sure how much of an emotional attachment this is because that probably scared the shit out of them. But it definitely wasn't like them shooting him or anything. But it also has been a very short amount of time. So.
Okay, what exactly are you trying to use the Spirit's Touch on? Like the slabs, the tools, what specifically?
Specifically, I'm actually going to go for the door. I think that would be best.
Okay, give me a roll. The door is usually seen as something that's just an inconvenient barrier, and the door certainly wouldn't have a strong emotional attachment, so I think a difficulty 8 would probably be appropriate.
Okay. The main thing going for me is just the really short amount of time, is what I'm going with.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll give it a try. Dang it.
Someone taps
Get
you on
anything
the
off it.
shoulder.
Hmm?
Someone taps you on the shoulder as you are caressing the door.
Where is that bloody blue green building?
Here. Just zoom out.
I need to zoom out. I do need to zoom out, don't I?
Here.
That's annoying. One more time.
Here.
Why can't I see anything?
Because you are right on the inside. No, 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 no. To the right, to the right.
Oh, okay. I see.
There. Both me and Bacon pinged it.
There we go. Oh, the blue area. The green area. Alright.
Yeah. He
All
smiles
right, I'll
at
turn
you.
around. Hello?
Hello. I just wanted to say something to you.
Mm-hmm. Do I recognize this person at all?
No.
No?
The great father. He remembers what you did. How you tried to interfere with him. He sends a message. He pulls out
Get
38.
Nope, too late.
This happens simultaneously. You can try to frenzy him.
No, I'm
If
not
you would-
frenzying him.
Roger King?
Nope.
If
Dread
you-
gaze, motherfucker.
In that case, that would be an initiative thing. To see which of you manages to go first. Oh crap, I forgot that. Well, it doesn't matter.
Nope. Still go after him.
Okay. Well, he pulls out 38. So you can certainly do your dread gaze.
Alright.
Actually, no. Seeing that you are gonna try and dread gaze him, he would try to get a shot off, I think, and split his dice pool.
Split your dice pool.
So, let's...
Would he know it's Dread Gaze?
He would know that he's about to use a mental power. He might assume that it's the one that makes the dementation for one, essentially. And if the voices have been whispering to him hard enough, then he might fumble with his waistband and fail to pull out the gun.
Good to know. Okay. I need to double check. This was intimidated, I believe.
It's charisma intimidation. Difficulty was his wit self-control, I believe.
Right.
So kindly roll me at 6 and I will tell you how well that succeeds.
Okay.
Preferably with one of these sorted macros, but... Okay. Okay, he stumbles back half a step in horrified shock. So what do you do on the next turn?
Of course, I'm continuing to dread gaze him.
You wish to make that into an extended action, essentially trying to completely subdue him.
Yes.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, that would suck for him. Poor bastard.
Yeah, poor bastard.
Yeah, he's gonna try and
Down
split
you
his
go.
dice pools again, and he does move before you, remember?
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what he was doing, but okay.
Okay, he manages to draw his gun, and see, he's still within point
Remember
blank.
that he is taking -2 from the entire pool.
Oh, that's true. Then I need to reroll and I might get hit.
Yes. But right.
So that, I believe, is 5 potential damage. And a gunshot just went off at the bottom of the police station.
Yep.
Soak 3 lethal. And this might adjust your dice pool, which means that you might have to reroll.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
And keep in mind that you do spend blood points for each turn of dread gazing, I believe. Because that might have... I'm not sure, but I think it spent blood.
Double check.
Yeah.
Rolls. Nope, does not.
Okay.
Go
Oh,
on.
he has to... He's only completely subdued once he loses enough dice to not be able to do any actions.
Right.
So, but the roll you made with 2 more successes added would still count. Because you only went
Yep,
down...
because
Actually,
I
no.
haven't stopped. I have not stopped dread gazing, so it keeps stacking until I stop.
No. But you would need to reroll the second one actually, because
yes.
you went down by 2 health levels.
Yes, which
So-
means I roll 1 less.
Okay.
Still sick.
Same result. Which means
he is
that
now-
he's now at -4.
Yes.
Okay.
-4.
He is going to he's going to take a celerity action. His one glorious celerity action, and try and shoot you in the face with his remaining 2 dice.
Well, should you have told me that before I said anything?
I'm assuming you're continuing with that.
Well, that was the idea, because I can't react to it. But
I mean, if you want to do something else, you can. I'll just
no.
adjust his actions
That's what I was
appropriately.
going to do. I was just saying that you stated before I was saying what I was doing. That was all.
Okay, fair enough. But he misses the first shot anyway.
All right.
Believe that's 3 shots he has fired from that gun.
Yep. The good news is combat actions, so it will take a little bit for them to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You fucker. We'll see how you like being dissected, then, if you want to expose vampiric secrets.
He probably just sees this as a gingerbread castle. Come on! You have no idea how far down the rabbit hole he is right now.
Nope, not really. Nor am I really caring.
Okay, make your roll. You get to make that before he takes his celerity action. Remember?
Hey. Yep. Yeah, we'll just keep trying to destroy his celerity actions. He's down -6.
Yes, but any action... His difficulty starts going up, I believe. Then, for that last dice.
You really want it to. I don't know. That's just
I
what
mean,
the
the rules
stuff tells me.
say that he gets 1 dice even if he gets fucked by wound penalties. But
That's just wound penalties, though.
Yeah. If he can't take an action against me, I
Yeah.
think that just means he can't take an action against me.
at this point, after that last turn is over, he's just quivering just next to one of the dissection tables.
Just sitting there, quivering, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just sitting there quivering and all that.
What do you wish to do with him?
God damn it, I want to punish him.
Okay.
So, with how little he can resist, I I suppose that means I get massive bonuses for trying to kill him, right?
At this point, he will. If you start trying to kill him, he's inevitably gonna start trying to resist your presence. But until he manages to acquire sufficient successes to do that, which will take multiple turns, you essentially have free reign with him.
I see.
So any attacks you make against him are gonna be at difficulty 3. Oh wait, he only needs to spend a willpower point and succeed on a willpower roll difficulty 8. So he has as many attempts as he has willpower points, and then he can resist you for a while.
Yeah, it is true.
Oh wait, vampires 3 or more generations lower than the wielder need only spend a single willpower to ignore the presence for an entire night and need not roll willpower to do so. Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Sure.
Great. What do you wish to do?
Considering what's going down...
Keeping in
Let me double
mind that
check.
pretty soon policemen are gonna be crawling over the building looking for the gunfire.
Yep, I know. Very well. Really made me mad, though.
It's a completely bullshit reminder of someone you fucked over in another game, even.
But it seems a little bit too much stuff going down.
You can try and keep him and interrogate him later. Do you want to try and dominate him?
Not really.
Alright.
I really just want him to be caught by the police.
You can't just leave him here. He's still gonna be quivering in a heap unless he can shake it off successfully. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make the roll so I know if he succeeds and at what point he succeeds on the willpower thing, secretly.
That's fine. Well, he's a quivering mess, so... oh. Of course, why didn't I think of that?
Mm-hmm. What do you wish to do?
Take a quick look around the room, and because my character is definitely not very good at anything else, I want to use Eyes of Chaos to try and figure out a way to basically destroy the morgue.
Destroy the morgue.
It's a place of death and destruction. Obviously, I can probably use a pretty hard difficulty to try and figure out a way to do it.
I think it would be a base of 9 because you are doing this in a couple of turns while he's on the floor, and
Definitely. I'm not denying that. I'm just gonna try my best hope. And that was 6 successes.
yes, it was. You piece of shit. Okay, there is a gas pipe in the basement just outside the door to the morgue. If you take a conveniently left, well, what would be here? Well, let's say there. Well, what would be there? Would there be something like a fireman's axe?
Maybe not a fireman's axe, but there's actually a lot of different things to cut through sinew, bone, all kinds of
You
hard
wouldn't
stuff.
have time to cut through the thing. You would have to do it in a 1 or 2 blows because you can already hear footsteps approaching in the distance.
Okay, so definitely buffing strength immediately after this.
Okay?
Buffy.
So you can probably find in one of the closets something like heavy wrench.
That's fine, whatever it is.
Okay.
Minus... yeah, it's that much.
How many times
Alright.
do you spend buffing as you grab
I'm
the
buffing
wrench?
just as I'm going, I'm just buffing as I go around. And right before I even go to do that, to go outside, I quickly do another dread gaze on him.
Okay.
Stay down. Stay down, you little piece of shit.
Okay. He is not there as you pop back in. I think it has been 3 turns with the Eyes of Chaos and grabbing the wrench.
Turn on Auspex.
Okay, roll for it. Let's see if he can succeed. You are at difficulty 6 if you're at level 3 of Auspex.
Okay. Nothing. God damn it.
Oh, fuck me. This is awesome.
Well, still gotta destroy the morgue.
And fuck bacon, right?
That's right. I'm considering it more important to destroy this morgue and the bacon's body.
Okay.
So go over, hit the gas line up and everything.
Okay, you start vacuuming at the valve to unleash the gas, I believe, then.
Yep.
Okay. Faintly in the distance with your Auspex, you hear voices. One of them saying, "It couldn't have come from the basement." Well, go and check it out anyway. Take Bob.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, can I destroy it fast enough?
Give me a... What do you have in terms of skills? Do you have something like craft? Or
I do
technology?
actually have craft. Not technology, I don't think. I do have craft.
In that case, give me Witchcraft at difficulty 6. Every success you get will lower the strength melee by 1.
Damn it, really? Oh well.
The base difficulty
Give
is
it a
gonna
try.
be 6, but it's certainly gonna determine how quickly you can do it.
We'll see.
So that's a
lowered by
-1.
1.
So that would be a 5 for you.
Alright. And I will also spend another blood point to heal up to Bashed instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I get, full strength and everything to go into play. Start smashing!
Okay. Well, given that you got so good a roll on Eyes of Chaos, you certainly don't need any more than 3 successes at the very most on Strength Melee. So, give me a couple of rolls for that.
Alright, so is it just strength melee? No hits?
No, you can certainly hit. This
So
is
we're just
more of a deliberate demolishing.
Alright. Does the blunt object give me any additions?
Consider it as a +2 weapon for the purposes of this, I think. That
All
would
right.
be appropriate.
Alright, let's see how well I do. First one.
Okay, it comes apart. The pipe was apparently almost rusted through. It splits open. You feel the almost overwhelming stench of gas suddenly hit you in the face. How about a
Wow.
Wits instinct roll, difficulty 4, not to be overwhelmed by what you have unleashed, as your Auspex is still active.
Alright. Well, just try. I think I'm good.
You hear coming just around the corner. Hey, you smell something? What the? It sounds like 2 pairs of lungs suddenly in extreme distress.
Ooh. I see. Well, this'll be fun.
Okay, what do you wish to do next?
It's time to
Light
go
a
over.
match.
Well, actually, I had a bit of a different idea because they're about to come in and investigate, right?
Not anymore. You hear them just around the corner coughing. Don't seem to be in any state to come any further down the hallway with their massive amount of gas that might or might not be pushing out the air, making
That's
it.
a very good.
Yep, you essentially just poisoned them. They are not currently coming to investigate you.
Well, it seems like suddenly things have gotten less important then, if that's the case. Well then. It's time to go back in, and this time I'm going to try and use Aura Sight to see if there's any vampires in the morgue.
As in trying to see... Generally, you'd have to have a clear view of the body, but you can certainly open all the doors and quickly scan for vampire auras.
That works well enough. Just try and be really quick about it.
Okay, give me a roll. You just need one success on the aura site to detect if there are any vampire auras among the bodies. Okay.
Was that enough? Just quick.
Roll a luck die to see if there's a random vampire in there that they have also caught. 8 or above, they caught some thin blood or something.
Oh, just do that? Okay. 8 or above.
Nope. Bacon doesn't seem to be here either. They're all mortal bodies. There
They're
seem to be a
all
lot of them.
So there's no vampire bodies in here.
Not at the moment.
That means that you lied to me then.
No, he was being taken there. But someone else from the NPCs might have gotten an aspect success as well. And on that note, Bacon, you wake up with 3 more blood points in your system and Carlos standing over you with a very unhappy look on his face.
Yay.
He got more than 2 successes on the Auspex roll?
No,
Yeah.
but he was closer. He
Oh,
lives in the
okay.
city center, whereas you
That's a
live
good
on the
point.
outskirts.
Yep.
So he was there when they arrived, and he was able to use Dominate to steal the corpse wagon.
Okay, well then, really quick, basically I'm just gonna escape.
Light a match from the top of the stairwell.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of tempted to do so after all that work.
You have Dominate. You could tell someone to go and smoke at the top of the stairwell.
I am very tempted to do this just to really mess with the police around here. Because
Dude.
that will just destroy all these little peacekeeping efforts they're trying. Of course, it's going to gain even more attention. But hey.
It's your choice. Do you wish to do it?
I'll be honest. I think he'd be very pissed about this not being what he was hoping for.
He was looking forward to a happy meal.
And thus, because he's very mad, he wants to take it out on somebody. And the vampire escaped. So, it's time to blame the police for everything.
Okay, describe to me how you're gonna do this.
I'm actually just going to try and look around, see if there's you know what? There's those 2 guys over there, right?
Where? Yes,
nah.
but they are too busy choking to pay much attention to you.
That's true. Better idea then, actually.
Okay.
And, in fact, probably a little more reliable. Probably.
Faintly in the
We
distance,
hope.
you hear exclamations like, "Hey, do you smell gas? What the fuck? Everyone! I think we need to evacuate the building."
So, let's see. Yeah, this is probably how I'd do it. I would just be out of sight for a moment, and then proclaim, "There are traitors among us! Kill them all!"
Frenzy.
Frenzy.
Okay, give me a roll. Give me a roll and then proceed to do your self-control.
Okay.
Or
Let's see how well
instinct
this
rather.
goes. Only 2 of them, but that's good enough.
Okay,
Probably those 2 that were trying to puke up, but now they're frenzying. They don't care anymore.
you are assuming. Where are you when you
That's
go this? At
two.
the bottom of the stairwell?
I was actually thinking of going up the stairwell and just going,
Okay.
around a corner somewhere.
Okay, in that case you would be more or less on the first floor with offices in sight. Okay, that is fine.
Immediately obfuscate afterwards, do the technology thing again, so that spent 2 willpower points.
Okay,
And get out of there.
you need
And
to
hope
roll
sparks
to
fly.
resist your own frenzy.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
and if
that
you
is
fuck
right.
it up and one of those fuckers start firing, it's gonna get really
Yep.
fun.
So, spend a 3rd willpower point for this, fuckery. Because we really don't want this to happen. That would be the worst. And
Okay. That gives you 3 turns, that's enough to get out into the parking lot.
Yep. So we're just gonna see if the next one will work or not, because parking lot is alright. Things are about to go shitty anyway, so it's not unexpected.
Okay,
So yeah, make it to the
as the
parking lot
beast
and frenzy.
rages and is about to rush back into the building, you feel intense heat on your face as the building erupts in a fireball after a short spate of gunfire. You take 1 point of aggravated damage, I think, due to being close
Alright.
to the explosion, and the shockwave would have the potential of dealing some bashing damage. How much
Yeah.
do you think is appropriate?
Considering I made it to the parking lot, how big is the explosion exactly?
Enough that the building is probably going to be pretty structurally unsafe, and a good chunk of it explodes upwards.
Oh,
So-
that's right, a lot of the force is upward. I was about to say 8, but then you mentioned the upwards part because it was in the basement, so... let's say... somewhere between 4 to 6 sounds good to me.
I think 6 is appropriate. If you're close enough to get singed by it, the force should
Yeah.
be pretty noticeable.
6.
And no, apparently not.
I somehow got in a very lucky spot.
The flames lick around the edges of the car you're hiding behind and singe you, but it shields you from most of the actual force somehow. Okay. You
So-
fucking monster. You're a mass murderer.
How many points do I get for that?
Let's see. Let's see. Even at this time of night, there would have been several cops in there, enough to cover, well, the entire building with patrols to guard the places. Let's go with 15 police officers, I think, that weren't out on patrols, and probably that's gonna involve at least 1 or 2 of the higher ranking ones. You might have just killed or seriously damaged the second in command. I think the boss would have been taking the day shift in these circumstances. Congratulations, the FBI is locking the city down.
I'm not surprised.
Until they figure out that it was the gas main and rusted pipes, at which point it was a horrible accident that could
Actually,
have
that
been
wouldn't even
prevented.
take very long.
If only the mayor had invested in proper piping. My opponent is not fit to lead this city. Vote for
There's-
me
there's-
in the next elections and I will make sure this never happens again.
Riot them! Raid the mayor out of his building. Throw him
Oh,
out.
jeez.
Lynch him.
Yes, I happen to once again manage to completely remove any kind of problem, do something, and everything looks up.
You know, in this case, this is probably a true moment of awesomeness and not something where you just press the I win button. This was very well done. I am impressed. Meanwhile,
I win! Crawling back to my haven.
Meanwhile, Carlo stretches out a hand to you, Bacon, and offers to pull you up. Get on your feet, fledgling. Well, neonate, I suppose, even if you act like a fledgling. But-
Sorry, I was muted. I take his hand and get up.
He pulls you close and whispers into your ear. Don't trust the Malkavian. I had a feeling he was gonna try. And well... don't trust him. Watch him very, very carefully if you value your life and soul. He turns and moves to walk out. And he would be lower on blood than that at the moment. Because he's had to spend a lot to wake you up, and it probably won't work a third time with him trying to just feed you blood to wake you from torpor. He's starting to develop a dislike for certain Malkavian, that's all. Because this is
Which is
bullshit.
kinda-
He keeps eating team members.
Hey, I don't keep doing it. I've eaten one, maybe two.
How does he know that you haven't eaten all the others that died?
Because he believes me.
He has diablerized all of twice. And one of them was, I believe, a Camarilla vamp.
Yep.
He has an appearance of one Vyacheslav. You will have to roll so hard for your phobia. You know it's there. You will still have to roll.
I'm just gonna be in my happy place because this has been a very fun session for me.
I think Carlo is a very direct sort. He doesn't really manipulate people so much. You're gonna get an SMS. It says a very simple thing, essentially one line. Stop trying to eat your pack.
Oh, come on! That is not what he should have gotten.
No, I think Carlo is starting to think that this is bullshit.
What evidence does he have?
He's an elder, he doesn't need evidence.
No, he does need some evidence. Otherwise, jihad can't even be a thing. If the ST can play at jihad, I can play too.
Well, if you're not trying to do it, then you have nothing to worry about it and it's all a misunderstanding. And he has just misjudged you, and he can handle slightly pissing off one neonate if he's wrong. But this is essentially along the lines of, I'm watching you.
I don't think I'm a neonate anymore.
By age you are, and you know how it is with elders, until you force them
By
to take you
Camarilla
seriously.
age, yes. As far as Sabbat is concerned, I'm actually fairly old.
True enough, but you're fucking Malkavian. Who knows how actually mature you are in your brain?
No one knows how mature the Malkavians are in their brain. That is no excuse.
You are assuming that he takes a mongrel clan of crazy people seriously.
Oh, well,
Now,
I'd hope so. It's unfortunate if he doesn't.
no, that's true enough. I'm just saying, you are assuming that he's gonna be a proper nice elder without his own flaws, and that is just plain wrong. This is how he's playing it for good reasons. I don't have to
No.
explain
I'm
his-
actually just kind of arguing for the sake of arguing. I'm just having fun. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But the point is, from his point of view, you're starting to give the impression of a real fucking snake at this point.
I wonder what give that impression.
And he's telling you to dial it down. Essentially, and that's it. Now, you can try and argue with other elders that you're right and he's wrong. It might even work. That's up to you. But Essentially, he's calling
So-
you on your bullshit.
So no, he does not know anything, nor does he actually have any reason to be suspicious. He just is.
You admitted to eating one of your previous packmates.
And he was unreasonably suspicious of that.
You have whelped what? 4 packs now? According to your
Maybe?
backstory, it was 2 or 3, and 1 at least in game. He's seen it happen. And now,
And he couldn't find a reason for it to be my fault.
and now you admitted to vanishing one teammate that just vanished without him informing, without him being informed, which could be argued you should have done.
That is true. Probably should have informed him.
And now he has an auspex hint that if he doesn't rescue this neonate, he's fucking dead one way or the other.
Oh, come on. Maybe the police thing, but that auspex shouldn't have gone off on me.
Why not?
Mainly because that's actually generally used for more of a self-defense kind of mechanism. And the police were the actual threat. And even though I was going towards a torpid vampire, that doesn't mean that I'm always getting a roll or anything. So either A, very high difficulty, or B,
He
shouldn't have
was
happened.
rolling at a high difficulty. He got a 9 and a 10, I believe.
That was the same amount as I got.
Yes, and if he had been going to eat your teammate, you would have gotten a hint that there is something very fishy about what he's gonna do, and that he's not going there to rescue the person in question. It's not impossible to put together what you are gonna try and do.
Not impossible, no. Just seems like he got a lot of clues off of that.
Here's the thing. He doesn't have to be right. Even if he's wrong, what is a neonate or even an ancilla gonna do? Misunderstandings like this happen, and they're the problem of the ones lower in the pyramid.
It's true. Yeah.
So if he misunderstood the situation, that's your problem. I'm not making an argument for how hard or how difficult it might be to convince him that he was wrong about you. That's a separate issue. But he has enough evidence to send you a message to knock it off, even if he's wrong.
Mm.
And here's the thing, if he's wrong, all he's done is annoy one neonate, or one near ancilla, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he's right and if he does nothing, he has a pack that he needs to be in one piece, disintegrate. Again, when the Camarilla are constantly, it seems, testing the defenses of this city.
Mm-hmm.
That, with Sally's pack being weakened, puts him in a position where he has to be afraid for his skin, at which point playing nice or figuring out who is and who is not guilty becomes highly relevant, what with his skin being on the line.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, he's not in. He doesn't need to be in panic mode, but if I was him, I would be worried about my skin seeing the defenses between me and the Camarilla start to rapidly melt away.
Yeah. I can definitely see the point.
So even if he's a
You make
thousand
me work
times wrong,
so hard, though, man. Damn.
Of course I do. Do you think I go easy on the other ones?
Not
I
really.
down 2 characters and offed 1.
No, you definitely go hard on us, but, jeez, try so hard, make good impressions. Barely does any effect. Ah, well.
You ate a teammate and didn't tell anyone about it, however good your reasons were. Essentially, it looks like you tried to deceive him.
No, I see your point. That wasn't the point.
Anyway, shall we hand out experience?
Oh, you want to end it early? Okay.
We usually go about 4 hours, and we started on time this time.
Good point.
So it's more or less time.
Yep.
Unless we want to play out some more stuff with Pleasance, which we could, I suppose. But yeah, we can
Pleasance will just stay in the background.
Pleasance doesn't want to die. Not today. Not like this. Not like this.
Funny thing is, I'm now going to have to manipulate a bunch of people next session in order to get my willpower back. Time to play hardball!
Oh, we forgot one very important thing. You have a difficulty 9 willpower roll from the Diablo, I believe. Isn't that
But a willpower point!
Okay, and roll to see how completely you subdue him as well.
Yeah, this might be the only one if it has some decent successes. If not, I'll have to do another one eventually.
It has always been a total of 3 when you go down in generation, actually. And this is the second one.
Okay. So, total... Actually, I think I succeeded last time, too.
Yes, you did. How many successes did you get on top of the willpower point you spent last time?
I think it was only... was it one? I think it was one. Maybe two.
There was 1 or 2.
Yeah. And I did just spend a willpower point on this one.
You picked up Dominate from him, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, good. So, experience. Jackalor, what have you learned? As a final wrap-up of Daniel.
That Satan is a jerk. Satan is a jerk.
He is. He is.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna keep trying to kill him as well. Sooner or later, the consequences of your actions start to catch up with you.
Sooner or later, I blow up shit.
Now, that being said, there's a good chance with your skills that you can just leave town and melt into the wilderness relatively easily. If you see it coming.
That's kind of always been the point of that, actually.
And here's the fun part. At least you're not picking up any inside hints, and neither is Katrina that the Sabbat elders are plotting to just remove you.
I feel that my position in the Sabbat is still fairly good. I brought a lot of shit, even if it was eventually stormed. I feel I should have some leniency.
See, the thing is, you were not exactly on thin ice, but you didn't really have much credit when coming to this town, and yes, you have some leniency, but
No,
It
not
will
in this
rapidly-
particular town. I'm not sure if Carlo has any idea of how I joined the Sabbat, so...
oh, you sold some shit, yes, but also managed to whelp 3 packs. That goes a long
Yeah.
way towards neutralizing games like that.
Mhm.
So yes, no, Carlo has been briefed on you. He was warned specifically about you, don't you worry.
Warned very specifically about you.
Yes! Okay. Vyacheslav, what has Pleasance learned? Tell us, what is the glorious lesson? Okay, she has learned that goals need to be taken care of a bit more if she wants them to be useful. And that's why Lonnie is now in a werewolf den being interrogated while claws are slowly raked across his skin to let the worm out.
It's fine, we're not in character anymore.
Okay, Bacon. What has Robert learned?
That people are conspiring against him everywhere in his last city, and now the one that he trusted very much is betraying him and tried to kill him. I think he will realize that he need to trust less on people.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. And Epic, what have you learned? What has Satan learned?
All kinds of things. Yeah, a lot actually.
Name
Let's
one.
go for one particular. Oh, how about this? What was her name? I keep forgetting it. It's that weird one.
Cynthia?
Yeah, Cynthia. She's surprisingly tenacious.
She
And
came after the fucker twice. Once when he fell into her lap, and second time when she knew where he was and could lure him out.
yes, it
That's
was
twice.
yeah. Surprisingly tenacious. I wouldn't have expected her to come back so soon.
She, in theory, had a week.
And that's really soon for vampires.
True enough. However,
That's just one
that
thing,
fucker
though.
could have got away.
I have a really awesome ghoul that is constantly going up in my opinion.
Ghoul? She's a fucking vampire, asshole.
She is my fledgling child.
Which
not
you
worried
promised
about
to
her.
make Sabbat.
Yes, that is the plan. Possibly Ductus.
I'm not sure the higher-ups would be pleased by this choice. It might seem like a bad idea to them.
Well, it's a good thing it's a pack politic kind of deal and not enough. And higher-ups don't often have much of a say in it.
True enough, however, like any elders, it doesn't mean that they will follow their own rules.
In the Sabbat, the pack stuff is actually pretty important. So unless they have a very good reason, they won't. If they feel they do have a very good reason, they will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They might not move to counter it, but it would definitely be a sign that you... It would be another sign of you being a troublemaker. Let's put it that way.
What? Troublemaker? This Malkavian? What are you talking?
4 packs! There is no way you're worth 15 to 20 other vampires. There is no fucking way. Don't you try and push that shit. You... There is no fucking way. Though I do think you have well and truly, without any shadow of doubt, earned the extra bonus point for awesomeness for destroying a police station in that particular
Oh,
way.
and also Carlo is paranoid fuck. How's that?
He's an elder. He has survived in the Sabbat for a very long time. Of course he's a paranoid fuck. He wouldn't be alive if he wasn't.
Yep, it's true.
No, no. I don't think we're gonna give 2 extra points. That's not something we generally do.
I tend to get a lot of points anyway because, well,
And
You
I
stick
haven't-
around.
And I haven't killed one of his characters yet. I do think that... Actually, what level experience is everyone at?
I am not at 94. How's that?
So you're at 104 really, because the Dominate that you got for free.
Basically.
Yeah, we'll keep it at 30 for starting experience. For now. Because I don't want to create a situation where a new character would be more powerful than one that has been played even for a couple of sessions. But I'm thinking of going up to 40 for new characters. You get 3 each, except for Epic, who gets 4.
I had a lot of fun this time. It was great.
Anyone want to spend any experience?
I'm looking. Let's
Does
see.
by the way, does my character sheet work? So
I
far.
will take a quick look. Really? You relaxing. Fuck. Seriously? Is that how you want to play it? What about merits and flaws? You're not taking any?
Oh yeah, I need to actually. Whoa, I need to actually note them down. Whoops.
Yes, you do.
I took 7 points of merits and flaws.
Okay.
All right. I would
Okay.
like it to be noted. I am at 1 willpower point at this moment.
I noted that. Now is the time to examine your memories, is what you're saying, if anyone has Dominate 3.
That's right.
But I don't have dominate.
I don't think Carlo would. A lot of Sabbat go a bit Fang crazy on occasion. Usually they just need to be warned by someone that scares them, and they would chill out a bit. This would just be considered on his end as a normal sort of warning that to, rein in someone who's getting a bit carried away.
Yeah, and to be fair, that's more or less what's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't have a reason to consider you a huge role, except that you're fucking okay. And 4 packs. 4 fucking packs. That's a bit much.
Hey, look, if we count all the half packs I've made, it's quite a bit higher.
You do know that eventually he will come over there with 2 other elders, stake you, and sell you to the fucking Camarilla Tremere for a city or 2. You do know that that will happen eventually, right?
It'll be time to disappear, I know.
And that will be the one time you botch your insight.
I'll be the time that I have my own plans
that's
for
it.
how to get out of it.
You do have 2 children, they might just be able to save you. So, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
someone
end the
stabs you in the
recording
back
here.